What's up, everybody? Mickey Mike here with Ronnie and working on the MB200. I have a Jackshaft that's supposed to be coming pretty soon. So right now I got a torque converter on here, but took it out and found out that in the rain it does not do very well. The belt was just slipping. So I ordered a Jackshaft. I also, this exhaust, I got a new muffler for it. This one's pretty loud. I think the glass pack blew out. So I'm gonna cut the muffler down, put a new silencer performance muffler on there. I got a racing chain. This chain keeps falling off. But what we're gonna do right now is gonna take the bike and go rip down the road, get some numbers, see what the top speed is, and then we'll see what the difference is with the Jackshaft. All right, it's here. Let's see what we got. These parts here were ordered from Hot Rod Mini Bike. My buddies have been ordering parts from them with good luck. Set this down for a second. So I figured I'd give them a shot. So first off, 10-foot Extreme Drive Systems. This is a racing chain. There she is. An HRM Jackshaft. Muffler. This is a silencer muffler. It's a performance one. It's an RLV 4100. Yep. There's the clutch and mounting hardware. This chain looks kind of dinky, but okay. Then again, I don't know. Like right now, I'm using a torque converter with the belt, so maybe it's better. So I actually probably should have just made this, but that's okay. Save me some time. That's just a new cover for the Jackshaft. One of the things I did do when I called them and talked to him personally, and I told him, you know, that my bike, I got stage 3, I'm built out, I got billet rods, billet flywheel, all that, and I'm not worried as much about top end speed as I am torque. So they said they would gear it for me for more low end torque. Now I just gotta figure out, there can't be too much to actually mounting this thing. Looks pretty simple, so I shall show you as I do it. All right, so in the greenhouse slash shed, and I think the first thing we're gonna do is cut this muffler down and see if I can get the silencer put on there. This one's just a little too long. Actually, cut it right back there somewhere. Perfect, right there. Let's actually throw some gloves on. Oh, I just broke my disc. Darn it. All right, we're gonna wait with the muffler because you never want to drop one of these cut-off discs on the ground, and I did. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the Jackshaft. Let's go ahead and get the torque converter off.
Why can't you just use pliers?
Because you need a number 10 wrench. You know, maybe I'll do this at Uncle John's shop tomorrow. He's got a rattle gun.
What's a rattle gun?
It spins and vibrates, so it'll help the vibration, helps get the bolt off, or the nut off. I don't think this is gonna happen like I was hoping. Belt's actually in better shape than I thought it would be. How much slipping it was doing. get the chain off.
What?
Okay, it's getting a little dark, or starting to get dark. I don't have much time left, but I found another cutoff disc, and I want to at least get the muffler fixed tonight. So I'm gonna try to do that real quick before it gets dark, and then maybe tomorrow I'll see about getting a rattle gun and doing the jack shaft. I can at least do the chain tomorrow. Just break it off and then grind it down. There we go. That'll work too. Oh yeah. Where are my Allen wrenches? Still pretty loud. Yeah, I was told it's a silencer, but sure. I guess maybe that is a silencer. It's definitely pretty loud, but yeah, that's about it for tonight. Tomorrow, Jackshaft. Okay, well, borrowed a impact rattle gun from my brother, hoping I can get this right tools apparently work a lot better. Pin on the backside. Yeah, we got a pin and a nut. We pretty much got everything disassembled. Oh, is a bearing supposed to come out? I should pull the bearing on this side. Have to drive it out. Get the new one all dirty already. Alright, next downside. You actually have to cut that whole piece off. Which I really don't want to do, so I want to use a torque converter again. I'll have to put it back on again. Darn it. That's not what I want to do right now. Okay, well, I'm going to show you where I'm at so far. Today is day 2, and I got the torque converter all pulled off. This is what I got. what I found out is that this is what houses the bearings and everything for that gear that goes to the chain on torque converter. Where this mounts up, it won't work. It's in the way. This needs to be able to sit back here. So what I'm have to do is take my Sawzall and cut this whole piece off. I want to leave some stubs though, because I might want to mount the torque converter back on. If I have to, I can always fab up some pieces, but that's where I'm at for now. All right, step one, cut off bracket. Side one's off. So step two, I have to cut the brake line while doing this. Move that brake line out of the way. Okay, I'm going to keep this for later. I'm not gonna actually grind these stubs down. Like I said, I mean, I probably should. I might take the burrs off it a little bit, but maybe throw some paint on there so it doesn't rust. But I'll know where this goes at, and if I want to put it back on again. Who knows? I'm hoping the Jackshaft just works so good that I don't care anymore about it. Oh, cool. I actually don't have to. No, maybe I do. We'll see. Might have to shave down the plug for the oil, which is fine because I got one on the other side as well. You know, I know on some bikes they say you have to. It doesn't look like it's gonna actually rub. So, if I want to drop it down lower, I do though. You know, let's just go ahead and do it anyways. I don't care about this one. Easy fix. That gives us a lot more play. Okay, mounting hardware. You know what, I'm gonna leave those out for a second. I'm actually gonna need, and I'll just hold it for a second. The top is gonna come out anyways. No, there's supposed to be a shorter bolt. There's the shorter one. The shorter one goes on the bottom, I do believe. Alright, that's slotted. Gonna leave that like that for now. Let's see how we want this chain guard to look. I guess we'll just put it down as far as it can go. Up, down, up, down. Okay. Now hopefully this isn't gonna hit those. No. Not a lot of clearance, but just enough. Oh my goodness. Ha! So apparently, I still need the washers. I looked all around them I went to a few different stores to get that bar, and they actually did include the piece that I need. that's it for now. Okay, back again. So, I guess there's a reason why I text Watson Restfoot, because I was a little bummed out about my chain being the wrong size that they sent me, the racing chain. But I totally forgot that this bike came with a chain, but I got a new chain when I upgraded my sprocket because the chain that it came with was too short. So, what I'm hoping I can do, besides getting my old dirty gloves back on, I don't want to use this chain anyways. It's in a horrible condition. I'm gonna see if I can use my original chain, and then I'll just splice in a piece of the new chain. And man, actually that new chain they sent me, that's probably why I keep throwing my chain. That's junky. It's all cheap and flimsy. The original chain on this bike was good. Man, the Trailmaster, when they built this thing, they did a good job. Except for the welds. That they did a bad job on. I used to do welding and fabrication, and it makes me cringe when I see porosity, this little bubbles in here. That makes me a little sad. But that's okay. Other than that, they did a great job on this bike. I think I'm starting to realize mini biking is really about patience and overcoming one obstacle after another. If you're gonna upgrade these things, you're gonna have troubles. Oil leaks, chain issues. I mean, we're putting these under a lot of pressure. You know, screw that. I'm gonna use this to get it out. Putting these things through some major abuse. Which is still pretty crazy that it's just a lawnmower engine. Okay, I feel kind of stupid. Apparently for some reason my camera shut off, but I got it all on. I got the chain on. I don't know if I can even see it. Where's it at? I can't even see it. Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. I have my old chain, which is a heavier duty. I do have a chunk of my other chain I was just using to splice it to make it bigger. I set my tension on my chain. This one should be good. I just started up, she runs. I adjusted my valves, they were out of adjustment. So now we're gonna take it for a test drive and see how it does. Just got back from a test run. The muffler's doing a little bit of smoking, still breaking it in. I'm actually gonna wrap that pipe as well. Mixed feelings. So it's backfiring a lot. I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. It's yeah, it's definitely backfiring a lot. So I might check my valves again and see if there's anything to mess with there. I'm gonna try to run some clear fuel. So here's my overall is right off the bat. You throttle it and it's like, you know, you don't need sound effects, I guess. It takes a second to get going. You know, there's no wheelies. It's got just a slight hesitation, slight lag, I'm guessing, for that clutch maybe it really wraps. I don't know. It's got a slight hesitation. Or not even hesitation. It's a little gutless right off the get-go. But once you're going, it really kicks in. Around 20 miles an hour, you can just gun it. And that thing, you can feel, you jerk back every single time. So somewhere between like 15 and 25, there's a sweet spot where you have a lot of power with this Jackshaft. Downside is I got it up to about 33 to 35 miles an hour, and it'll go faster, but I had the RPMs up to 6,000, and it just, I don't know, I could still give it some throttle, just sound like the engine was going, you know, it was screaming. So yeah, I don't know. I like the torque converter better, I believe. It sounds like it's easier on the engine, lower RPMs, faster top speed, and you know, more torque, low end torque. But this jack shaft definitely supposed to have less problems. There's no belts now that can break and slip. It's all the chain. So yeah, I'm gonna play with this some more. But for now, I think this is it. If I have any other updates, I'll show you. All right, so this is kind of an update. It's been about a week since I put the jack shaft on. Went out and rode Sunday, and I had some hesitations with it at first because it doesn't have as much low end torque and doesn't have the top speed. But this thing really has some potential. It has between dogs coming to join, around 20 miles an hour, 15 to 25. It really just throws you back. So what I did is I talked to Hot Rod Mini Bikes, and I was able to go one gear smaller. So this is a 9-tooth. What I'm gonna be doing is, this is already a 20-tooth, about as large as it can go, but this back one I can go to a 9-tooth. After that, I'll have to upgrade my rear sprocket. I'm already running a 60-tooth. The only other thing I can do is put on a 72. So before I put on a 72-tooth sprocket, I'm gonna try a 9-tooth. It's like a type B gear, I believe is what it's called. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's see what happens. So I just got back from a little loop around the block, and this thing is clocking in at 41 miles an hour. I think it actually will go faster. It is running out of fuel or something. I want to say hi, y'all wet. It's running out of fuel, something. It's kind of just cutting out on me, but I'm still hitting 41 miles an hour. It's got a lot of power. I don't think that 9-tooth, little whatever it is, the B-type sprocket, B-type gear, I don't think it really did much over the 10. The next thing I could do is put a 72 tooth in the rear. I got a 60 right now. Not looking at doing that right this moment. Actually gonna go do some riding in just a couple days, see how she performs. But so far I'm pretty happy. I'm liking that jack shaft. This is from hotrodminibikes.com. Go check them out. They seem to have some pretty cool stuff. And don't forget to get that Hot Rod Mini Bike sticker. So until next time, this is Mickey Mike with Unnecessary Upgrades. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Peace.